Alright, so you read the title right. Yep, that was not clickbait. I made 3.5K in one day with just selling one thing, which was my agency service. And it took me $0 to acquire that clients. No ads run, no huge ad spend or anything. It took me $0, only my fingers to sell that client. And I'm going to be telling you in this video exactly how you can be doing the same thing for your business so you can start making tons of money without spending $0 in ad spend. So I'm going to tell you the way how to craft your offer and how to sell it in the 3 best ways that I've found. And in this video, if you're actually serious about your business, then you will want to listen in, because this is the exact strategy that made me 3.5K in one day with $0 of ad spend. Alright, so let's get right into it. So first of all, let me tell you how to craft your offer. So just for the proof, just further proof, why not? There you go. So that translates to 3.5K in USD. So that's 2.8K pounds. And that translates to 3.5K USD. So any people that are, skeptical whether I actually did, you can shut up now because I just showed you the proof. So let me tell you how to craft your offer first, because that's the first thing, right? Obviously, if you have nothing to sell, then you're not going to make any money. Let me first tell you what my offer is, right? And the offer that allowed me to make 3.5K in one day. So my offer is a done-for-you agency service or a done-for-you content service. So we basically build out your personal brand for you and help you scale your personal brand. Because I genuinely believe in 2024, you need to obsess with content, right? Like personal branding is everything, whether you're an influencer, whether you're a mental health coach, whether you're a fitness coach, business coach, any sort of person that's selling online. No matter what you are, right? If you're selling any sort of business online, you need to have a personal brand, right? Or at least a brand around your business. Obviously, the most preferable one is a personal brand, and that's basically what we do, right? So, for example, if there was a coach that was selling a product like helping people scale their business, we would go into that coach's or entrepreneur's page and we would start helping out. We would build out their content. We would strategize all their content for them. We'd plan out their content, research what goes viral in their niche. We do all their editing, thumbnail design, and we do all their content for them, right? And the whole goal of that is obviously build brand, get more leads into their business through reviews. And obviously, you know how it works, right? The more views you get, the more money you'll make if you know how to actually convert it. And yeah, let's get back to the video. So basically, let's do crafting your offer. What are your skills, okay? So I know that when I first started my agency, me and my partner, my co-partner, realized that we had a skill of video editing, right? Because we used to run a lot of TikTok theme pages, like all those motivational theme pages. So we had some editing skills. And that's where video editing comes in. Obviously, there's so many more skills, but these are just the 5 I could think on the top of my head. So obviously, any skill that you have, you can turn into a huge agency, right? So our skill was video editing. And we turned our video editing so it was obviously first we'd edit 30 shorts a month for you. That was our first offer. But then as we grew on, obviously you don't want to sell that anymore because that's just a commodity. You want to sell the whole package of personal branding. So that's what we did, right? Because as I've grown my own brand on Instagram to 20K followers, I now know how to actually grow a brand, go viral, gain an audience, and retain an audience, right? So that's basically what we do now. And whatever skill you choose from here, you need to either put it into a high-ticket agency service or a high-ticket one-off service or product. Because the reason I say high-ticket is if you want to sell one thing for a super large thing like 3.5K, it's obviously going to have to be a high-ticket, right? So agency service is a monthly retainer, monthly service that keeps on going on. And high-ticket product is a one-time payment. So, for example, with an agency, you want to offer a done-for-you service. So that would be your best option. So, selling a system. My system is personal branding and content creation. Right? We do all your content creation for you. We do all that stuff for you. So that's my service. For example, my DFY service, like I just said. And for a one-time payment or service or product, for a one-time service, this could be building out a website for them. Then that's it, right? So a company hits you up saying, I need a website. You say, okay, here's my fee, 4K, boom. and I'll build out your website and that's it. The problem with that is there's no like every month you're back at zero, right? You got to keep on searching for new clients. But with an agency, you have one client that pays you every single month. So that's why I wouldn't always do a high ticket products, right? Because, well, nice spelling there. Fuck. That's why I wouldn't do a high ticket product, right? Because you always got to fetch for new clients every single month. With an agency, it's recurring. But one-time services, you can obviously normally charge higher, but you won't get recurring payments and you'll constantly need to find more clients. So that's the one upside of like a one-ticket service or product. You can normally charge higher than a monthly retainer. So, for example, if you charge $5,000 for someone to build out a website for a company, you can charge that at once. But then if you had like an agency service, you could charge like $2.5K a month. But then after 3 months, we beat you, right? So that's why an agency is probably better than a high ticket service. But at the same time, like, how are you going to do a high ticket agency for coding? How are you going to do that for, I mean, you could do for coding maybe, but how are you going to do that for anything else, right? Yeah. But with a high ticket, you can obviously do copywriting, video editing, graphic design, photography, videography. You can do that for you can make that a monthly service, right? And yeah, so once you figure out whether your skill is gonna go under the category of high ticket service or high ticket product, then comes the 3 ways on how to sell that, right? Because obviously once you choose agency or one-time service, they're both absolutely fantastic. Both you can make a shit ton of money from it. And now the 3 best ways to sell it. So before I go into the 3 best ways to sell it, you need to realize that you must build some sort of brand. I know I said this at the start of the video, but it's like you need to, like you actually have to. Just become obsessed with creating content, right? So for example, look at my Instagram, right? I'm literally building out my personal brand there every single day. And now I'm at 20.8k followers, and as you can see in my bio, it says co-founder Ogre Media. That's my company. And as you can see here, we're also building brand for that Instagram page. Obviously, like the business Instagram page isn't as important as your personal brands, but your personal brands obviously vet people towards your business page, and you should have a business page anyways, right? Also, becoming obsessed with creating content. Like, I'm literally, like, look at me, right? I'm on YouTube right now. I'm trying to post as consistently as I can, and it's just gonna help me build brand, build my audience. I can make money off that, become more recognized in my niche. Maybe a potential client can watch my YouTube and then hit me up on Instagram. Like, there's literally zero downside to creating content and posting yourself online, and there's literally infinite upsides. Like, you need to be posting content in 2024. Just become obsessed with creating content, right? First way I think is the best way is cold Instagram DMs. This has made me a shit ton of money, and I've made many videos about this in the past, but let me just break it down to really quickly. So you must offer them something for free first before you sell to them. So let me give you an example of what I mean. So back in the days when all I offered was video editing, I used to go to someone's YouTube video, like whoever I was reaching out to. If they had a YouTube, well, I would only reach out to people who had a YouTube. So I would go onto their YouTube and I would chop up a really good clip from their YouTube, right? And then I would edit the video myself and then send it to them on Instagram. So I was like, yo, I'm a video editor, and I realized that the edits you have right now aren't that good. And then I send them the edit I did for them, which was better than what they're posting right now. And I was like, these are the type of editing and edits I would do for you on a daily basis, and you can hire me based off my talent. And keep in mind that these entrepreneurs probably get so many DMs a day asking for people to edit their videos, but very few of them actually edit a video for free for them. So that's where I came in, right? I edited the video for free. They got super warmed up to me. They actually appreciated the value. They saw my skill first, and they actually responded to me. To get anyone to respond to you in the DMs now, like, no one can be asked to actually respond to you. So now the only way to get people to respond to you is you need to offer them something free. Maybe like a free video, a free training, a free edit, a free sample, whatever, right? Now, email outbound. And also for me, right, like on my Instagram, I get so many video editors, copywriters, like DMing me, and the only people I've responded to was like a copywriter that said, I wrote a free email for you, do you want to check it out? Or a video editor that said, I can do a free sample for you, or did a free sample for me, right? Those are the only people I respond to, and those are the only people that anyone will ever respond to, okay? So keep that in mind. Now, email outbound. Obviously, I think this is great, but I don't know, it's pretty good, but I didn't use it much. But the reason why I put this in the top 3 is because I've just been seeing so much success with it. Like, I got a big community of friends that are also in my niche, and they've all been telling me they've seen huge success, and they've booked so many calls with email outbound, right? So basically, there's tons of email scrapers out there. I don't really know the names of too many of them, but there's so many email scrapers out there that you can use. You should just search up online free email scraper, and you'll probably find one that's good. Let me try and find one. Free email scrapers. Okay, well, I don't know. But yeah, right. There's so many here, and I'm sure you'll find it. Email outbound is not bad, but you just gotta send a bunch. You have to send a huge amount to actually see any success. Now, the third one obviously takes a little bit of time, but I think it's probably one of the best ones overall. Selling to your audience. So obviously, like I said, you need to build up a big enough audience, and you can see a couple of qualified clients via your stories. So this obviously takes some time, but like content creation and business is obviously a long-term game. Like once you realize that personal branding is everything, then it's a long-term game. And in the long term, like a year down or like 6 months down, you'll realize that the best clients that you'll get are literally in your audience, right? So once you've built out your audience, the best clients are literally in your audience because they've been nurtured by you. They need what you offer because they've been watching your content all the time. They're super familiar with you. You're not some random person to them, and they know, like, and trust you. That's like all it takes for someone to be sold. That's all it takes for someone to send you their money, right? Those things. So for example, right, if you start posting, you're building up an audience, and you start to see someone that's viewing your story consistently, right, and they're a qualified person, you can either reach out to your followers or you can just sell on your stories. It's like a 3-slide story, and then you're like, hey, I just got this result for one of my clients, and I'm now opening up 3 new spaces this month to new clients, and just reply to me with 1 word and I'll get back to you, right? You do need to sell to your audience because literally everyone sells to their audience. It's not a bad thing at all. If you're selling a good product, then you're actually doing them a service, a good service. So that's basically it for today's video. In another video, I'm actually going to go over like the exact script, the exact DM script that I use for my Instagram outbound campaigns. And yeah, because I think cold Instagram DMs is probably one of the strongest ways to sign clients for free. So stay tuned for that video. If you really enjoyed this video, please do subscribe, leave me a like, and comment something that you'd like to see in the future. It would really help out the channel and, help YouTube push me higher in the algorithm. So if you found value in this video, you know what to do, bro. And check out my Instagram, Neil Bryce with 2 E's at the end. And see you in the next video.